guys, welcome back to the channel. We want to thank each and every one of you for watching today. We have lots of new people from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and we are just overwhelmed and very thankful and grateful. So we want to say thank you to all of you that choose to support and watch us here at Walker Farm Fam.
Yeah, sometimes we have no idea why our channel starts trending a little bit, but here recently it has, and that means several of you are brand new to the channel. So thank you again so much for stopping by.
Yes, it is really windy in Oklahoma today. The sun is shining, thankfully, but it's so windy, but we need to work some cattle. So we're going to take you along, but we're not real sure what this will sound like when it comes time. So if it's a lot of music, it's because there was a lot of wind.
Yeah, and for us, we have, I think, 3 calves that I'm going to try to get in the pen. There's no guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 shots in trying to get them in there. But if we can get them in there, we're going to get 3 calves up. We're going to give them a vaccination. So vaccination is a hot topic right now. But for cattle, this vaccine is really necessary. It's a blackleg shot. Barvac 7 is the brand name or medical name, I guess. But it's a blackleg shot. And if you don't know what blackleg shot is, just Google it. I'm not going to go through with that, but it's the one thing that I feel like is most important for cattle. We also do worm our cattle, but blackleg shot for calves is really important. Let me just say, if you don't give them the shot and you can walk out one day and you might have a 400-pound healthy calf laying there dead. And that's not something we want to deal with. We definitely want to keep our cattle as healthy as possible without overloading them with any kind of medicines, but this is one thing that I think is necessary.
Yeah, and we also got called out by another channel.
Yeah, Hidden Heights Farm. They said that they were tagging their goats in a video for identification, and that's something that we do commonly here on our farm too, is tag our cows and our calves for identification. Yeah,
so I commented and told them good job, or I can't remember, and they said, hey, we'd like to see y'all video tagging and working your cows. So, challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Now, cows are a little different. I know sometimes holding those goats and working them, but I think Kevin does have a nice...
Yeah, he's got a good setup. They were just holding them that day because they were small enough, but goats aren't easy either.
No.
But calves are never really easy.
No, so we have a little bit of equipment to help us. We have a head gate and a squeeze chute. So when I try to work our cows, we'll go as slowly as possible out there. I don't want to stress them, but they will be stressed a little bit. So come along as we head out there and get the cows in the pen, get them worked. And one more thing, I forgot.
What's that?
The bull.
Oh, yep.
So we've got our bull that we need to get up because time's a ticking. We do not want any calves born in the middle of winter. So we put our bull up right now, and we'll turn him out in about 3 months, and that will ensure that we don't have any calves born until around March 1st.
Yeah, so if we get that Arctic blast again next year, the last thing we want is a bunch of baby calves born during -14 weather.
Yes, I talked to one of my friends this morning at church, and they have several cattle, or I don't know exactly how many they have, but they had 5 baby calves die in this last cold front. And it's one of those things that it's a hard hit when you have 5 baby calves die in one calving period, because
that's a lot of money on your farm.
That's a lot of money, and when there's not a lot of profit margin, there goes your profit for the year right out the window. So we want to get our bull up to ensure we don't have any calves born in the worst part of winter. Now it still can get cold in March, but we want to eliminate the worst part of winter if possible.
Yeah, so a little less talk, a lot more action.
I think that was the last video. Let's go. Ones with tags are the steers that we're going to butcher, so I'm going to go ahead and keep them up to put them in with the bull. The other 3 are the ones we're going to work. bull ain't gonna do nothing to eat. So I got the bull and the steers. They're going to actually stay in this pen. So I've got them separated right now. And I kept these 3 in here because they're the ones we're going to work. And I also kept that pen empty because when these calves leave this pen, they're going to have to go back around into that pen to exit. So everything went probably as smoothly as it could. The key was actually getting them in this first pen because that's the hardest part because they're smart. So now we're ready to start bringing them around, bring them into the squeeze chute and the head gate and get them worked. We're getting our first dose of blackleg for this calf.
Woo! 1 down, 2 to go.
Good. Like where I feel in the ear, so it's not like jump the first time I cut the ear. Straight back and cut the ear. Best thing to do is let go of it too, because if it does, so we got the 2 biggest calves worked, and without any big issues right now. Our biggest problem was I left the gate unlatched over there, and our cows started getting into a field they weren't supposed to be in. So as far as the calves going, everything's going great. 2 of them done, 1 to go, and the shots are going fine. And as you can see on their ears, they're not too bad once they get into that chute. Once they get calmed down a little bit, they're not too bad at all. So we got 1 left, and we'll be finished up.
everything goes right, it's really not too bad.
So Hidden Heights Farm, I hope you got what you wanted. We showed working our calves a little bit.
We didn't have to castrate anybody, so.
No, that last calf, if that would have been the size where I would have tried to castrate one if we needed it.
We try to catch them in the field when we can, when they're newborns. When they're tiny, it's much easier to do it that way than when they get this size.
Much easier. And really, the only reason we castrate them is if we're going to butcher them, because that way we can keep them out in the pasture eating grass. We don't have to keep them up eating full feed away from our cows. So a steer, now the cows are running like crazy in the field. Probably the most stress of that whole process is probably on the moms. So they're over here bellowing and all that. The cows themselves, I mean, they're stressed too, but that's the most noise.
It's like a little toddler throwing a tantrum.
Yeah, it's just like, let me out of here, this is the first time they're in there in a chute like that. All the cows go through it eventually, though, when they get wormed and that type of thing annually. But what do you think, Cassie?
Not too bad.
Wasn't too bad.
Well, have some more stuff to show you in just a little bit, so hang around and see what else we can get going on the farm. What are y'all kids doing?
Hey, did you do your own makeup?
Guys, hey, do you hear my cartwheel?
You have a cartwheel?
Yeah.
Let's see
He
it.
knows how to.
Wow.
I can do a handstand.
All right. Let me get over here out of the sun. All right, now show me.
Watch out, Rachel. I can do one.
Good job, guys.
I can do a backflip.
A backflip? Wow, that's a front flip, man.
Watch this.
Good job, though.
Watch this.
Okay.
Watch out, Ransom. Okay. Watch out.
Good, sis.
Oh my.
All right, what else you guys gonna do this evening?
Nothing.
I heard you wanted to watch a movie tonight.
I know.
Huh?
I know.
You do?
Incredibles.
You wanna watch
2.
Incredibles 2?
Yeah, I love Incredibles.
What are you doing? Playing? Let's see you go. So along with moving the steers and the bull, we got to get this area prepped for them as well. Gary's putting out hay to the mama cows right now, getting them all ready to go, and then he'll put hay out here to the bull and the steers. So as you can see right here is their water tank. So I'll get that cleaned out and prepped for them while Gary's doing the other stuff. So like we always say, we're a team around here. We help each other out and pull our own weight. Did you follow me in here? after Gary rolls it with the tractor a little ways, he gets out and he rolls the rest of it by hand. So it's a good little workout for him. A lot of people ask, why in the world do you roll your hay out? Well, we like that everybody gets to come in and eat when they feel like it. They don't have to push and prod and fight for the hay bale. We also like that when it is cold, they can lay in it and provide some warm area for them to lay when it's cold out.
Yeah.
Also, you can see some leftover hay that's been rolled out here. That provides nutrients to the ground, and it's always good to put nutrients back into the soil. So that's why we do what we do here on the farm.
Hello. I like watching the tractor and also hunting Dozy. Get up, horsey.
What's your bear's name?
Ransom.
Your bear's name's Ransom?
Yeah, the true ransom now.
You gonna give the other half to the bull and steer?
No, they're gonna get a full bale. I'll put the other half out tomorrow. So
Okay.
since the nights are above freezing, there's a little bit of grass they can graze on, and we're probably turning this other pasture to clean up grass before the really spring grass gets here. I'm going to feed half today, half tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Because if not, they'll sit here and bawl for me to put out hay tomorrow. If I roll out a whole bale right now,
They'll still be mad tomorrow?
yeah, they'll be mad tomorrow, even though there's still hay sitting in the field for them to eat.
Sound like a bunch of children, don't they, Ransom?
Why Daddy's closing that gate?
So they can't come in here with the bull and the steers?
Why?
It's just what he's doing. Is that okay with you?
Well, we got an electric fence.
You got an electric fence?
We touch it would stink you.
Yeah,
you
you
want to
better,
test the electric fence for us, Ransom?
you better not touch that.
You want to test it?
No.
Okay, baby, put that one right there.
It's not on. Are you sure it's not on?
Yes, hold on.
Are you lying to me?
No, I'm not lying to you. Look at me. I'm touching it.
So we do have this little bit of electric wire that goes all the way around on these yellow, I'm sure they have a name, thingamajigs. Just so the bull doesn't try to bust out and get to his women. So what are the thingamajigs called?
Insulators?
Ah, that's a good name.
Yeah, insulates the electric wire from the ground, which would be the T-posts. So
I kind of like thingamajig.
that works too. So that little wire though helps a lot. Helps the bull and the steers not just respect the fence more. Because if they want to get out, they probably could get out.
Hey, Daddy, can I ride with you?
People on YouTube don't like you to ride with me. You know the comments and the heat I took whenever you rode with me on the Amish video?
Did you know last time I rode in a bucket?
Yeah, you did ride in the bucket, didn't you?
Tell people that.
For about 5 feet. You thought it was pretty cool, didn't you?
So a greatest joy of a child growing up on the farm is riding the tractor with their daddy. So
Daddy, I'm gonna ride with you.
y'all cut us some slack, people.
Can I?
Answer, cut 'em, mama. What'd you say?
Daddy's pretty good.
Daddy's pretty good.
Mom, can you hold this?
Daddy's real good, isn't he?
Can I go help him?
No, I don't want you to get smashed.
I won't.
Cold?
Don't you let him play that phone. He stays up all day long.
What did you just say?
Nothing. Did we see how Daddy?
Yeah, no, I heard you say Daddy's not strong enough to push that. Is that what you said?
What did you say?
He said Daddy's not strong enough to push that.
You gonna come over here and help me?
Oh yes.
Since I'm
Mom,
not strong
can you
enough?
help?
Oh, well, let me hold your teddy.
Don't drop it.
Okay.
All right. Now you gotta lift with your legs, okay? Ready? Push, 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 push. Oh, good job.
Man, Daddy wouldn't have been able to do it without you. Easy, Daddy.
over the other side. Oh, you want to help me now? Hey, now this you gotta be real careful because you'll get cow poop on your hands. Okay? Well, now you do it. All right, better back up. I'm gonna turn it over on the bale. Okay?
Okay, come back over here, baby. That thing's heavy. There you go. You're good right there.
I'm starting to get tired, Ransom.
What?
I'm getting tired.
Really?
Well, just a little bit. All right, now goggles can come off because all the hay is done.
If anybody doesn't know why you wear goggles when you do this, what happened to you a couple weeks ago?
Well, in the middle of that ice storm, I got a big old piece of hay out of one of these bales in my eye, and it was there overnight. And every time I closed my eye, it felt like there was a log in it. If my eye was open, it didn't. But every time I closed it, felt like there was a log in it. Very painful, so goggles, as long as I can remember to wear them. Easy, easy street. There you go. So, full bale of hay, water in the trough, electric on the fence, all that to make sure that we don't have calves born in the very coldest part of winter. So hopefully, a little bit of work on our side will save a calf's life, or at least let us control when the calves are born a little more. So thank you guys so much for watching today. Thanks for following along. Thanks Hidden Heights Farm for the challenge. Hope we met your expectations. If you guys haven't already done it, please hit that subscribe button. That way you make sure and get notified when the next video comes out, and ring that bell for notifications. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure and hit the like. And we want to thank you guys so much for following along today. We hope you have a great day, and God bless. We'll see you next time.